So, I was hinting at before about the nature of reality, which I call, what am I? What is this realm? So now I'm going to give you a weekend workshop in about 3 minutes. Yes. And you know what? You know why it can be done? Because I truly believe that everybody already knows what I'm talking about, what I'm about to tell you. See, another thing that I learned when I studied with the gurus and the masters and traveled the world and did all that and put it together in a way that was right for me, was that everybody already knows what's true for them. They just need teachers and teachings and communities that make you feel safe to go discover it and go find out and then behave according to who you are. So I'm not going to tell you anything that I invented or really put together in any unique way. It's just something that is an understanding that I have about the nature of reality, and I'm just going to share it because it's true for me. And if it helps you, that'll be great, because the second meditation we're going to be doing is more about what am I? Because I believe that if you can expand your mind or your awareness into what you really are, there's no stress in that realm. There's no stress there. It's forever. It's eternal. It's expansive. It's a quantum physics reality. You don't have to believe in spirituality. The universe, as far as we can tell, is pretty damn endless. It's expanding. And you are the universe. So that's a little exercise we're going to go through right now. And if I can help you see that you are forever in a certain way, then it helps to handle these intense realities that we have to deal with, like deaths in the family or losing your money, whatever they may be. So in other words, this meditation we just did, the right now meditation, is all about, can you be present? This next meditation we're going to do after this little 3-minute exercise on the nature of reality, I like to call true nature meditation, because it's very expansive. So one meditation is more focused and one's more elaborately, expansively, endlessly, that way. Make sense? Okay, here it goes. Spirituality and quantum physics in 3 minutes or less. No stress. In the beginning, nobody seems to know. Do you understand that? I'm a quantum physics fanatic. Anybody know the term non-duality? You know? In spirituality and quantum physics. I've really been studying many years. I'm really into it. And everybody's got their own slightly different perspective on it all. So I'm going to give you one that's quick. I begin with my favorite words in the right way. I don't know. And when I don't know, I'm open to receiving. If I think I know everything, probably don't. So in the beginning, some cultures say, some of the ancient wisdom cultures say, that, see this black dot in the middle? Let's just say for, you ever see those movies where like it's a special effect where let's say all of us were kind of sucked into some black hole. The whole room went through that hole. You know what I'm talking about? So let's just say all of reality, all of reality that you can understand got sucked in to some black hole, and now it's over here. Whatever that means. Nothing. Many cultures truly and literally spend many hours meditating on no thing. You could say it's the ultimate stress management tool. For real. Absolutely. And maybe that's all it is. Maybe that's all the ancients came up with like that. Who's to say? But I am saying this, that let's just say this universe came from nowhere. And then all of a sudden there was a rip in the nowhere and out appeared something. Most cultures say there was nothing, then a word, right? In the beginning was the word, and the word revealed light. So let's just go with that model for a moment, if we may. So there's nothing, there's a sound which quantum physicists say, some say, that they can measure the sound, but it's 49 octaves below from what we can hear. It's really deep. And it was really loud. And from that sound literally came an orgasmic burst of light. For real. And for a split second, that light was pure. It wasn't moving. It wasn't photonic in nature. It didn't have any particulate matter to it. It was pure light. And then that pure light began to spread as a wave of vibration, which is what the nature of this universe is. It's an electromagnetic wave. Light moves in wave. So let's just say there's a black hole and something comes out of it, which is a ring of light and a bunch of, let's just say for this picture, this represents those little dots of light, just photons. A photon is a particle of light. It's massless, so it's like impossible to conceive for me. It's massless, but we can measure it. See, it's a paradox. And it moves at 186,000 miles per second, pretty far out. And it moves. And as light moves, it can be either chaotic, light can be chaotic, and it can be orderly. And light, when it moves, and these particles or photons bombard each other, they start to create matter. They start to create matter. And the lightest matter, you've all seen the periodic table of charts, right? So the lightest matter is hydrogen, and then helium. So photons, when they condense, they become matter. So matter arises out of light. Are you all hearing me on this? This is what you are, my friends, from what I can tell. Your body is light. It's condensed light called matter. Welcome. For real. And when you breathe, anybody do yoga? Anybody do yoga? There's a term in yoga called pranayama, which means that you're breathing with the awareness that you're breathing in the universe. When you breathe in, you're breathing in hydrogen and oxygen and whatever's floating around. And it charges you up. Okay? So I'm just going to get off my chair for a second to give you this little model here that'll help you. Being a chiropractor, I love this little model. It's my best friend. I love this model. I'm going to press a little button. See, and it shows that there's light coming out of your spine, right? That's a spinal nerve. And that light, that electromagnetic wave coming out of your spinal nerve, animates your muscles and your skin and your organs. See, everything is light. Your body is light too. I know it's hard to conceive, but I'm giving this concept real quick. See, so the whole universe is what you are. You are the universe. And you're going to come into this form, and you're going to leave this form. Anybody know that? That you're going to leave this body? Good. It's good to accept that. Well, where do you go? Well, you go everywhere because you already are the universe. Now, again, I'm giving you a teaching very quickly. But if you really practice for 1 minute a day, looking at pictures of the universe, you know, your body's made up of atoms, right? And you should know atoms are mostly empty. You're mostly nothing anyway. For real. And when you meditate on the fact that you're mostly empty and mostly light or sound or vibratory, in those realms there is no stress, conventionally speaking. Does that make any sense? No? Yes? If I meditate on what I'm calling my true nature, which I'm going to ask you to do in a moment, and I'm really absorbed in that ecstatic sort of revelation that I'm already light, sound, free, I'm vibratory, I usually don't worry about how much money's in my bank account. It's not in my mind. That expansiveness is my mind. In fact, I realize my whole mind is this, and nothing but this. So that's a mantra or an expression I like to use when I'm meditating in this meditation I'm going to lead you in now, that I am this. There's no separation of myself from the universe. That's the most core ancient wisdom teaching, that you are already this. You're not separate from this. And in that expansive reality, I'm free.